Hi ladies, Melissa Taft here, and I have a real quick question for you. If my dog doesn't bark first, and that is on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being awesome and 1 being not so awesome, how would you rate the intimacy of your relationship with God? For most women, believe it or not, it's a very low number, especially the women that I work with. You know, my clients are driven, high performing, successful, performers, perfectionists, and like most of us, organized. We pay attention to detail. We have everything on a calendar. You know, we have our to-do lists and everything else. And I know that I continually struggle in this same area. I'm raising my hand. So what I want to do is I want to share 2 quick things that have really helped me to have the most amazing relationship with my Father. Because at the end of the day, this is all He cares about, is relationship with us. And it has to be natural and it has to be authentic. It should be genuine. You know, we should feel confident about it. We should look forward to it. It should be more effortless. Before I do that, let me share with you what inspired this video. Yesterday I was out walking Odie, and we're out walking around the neighborhood, and I was reflecting on all the things that I did in my day, and this was in the evening, and I was thinking about, gosh, Lord, I really didn't spend enough time with you. And I equated it to a to-do list. I didn't read my Bible. I certainly wasn't in a Bible study. Didn't listen to enough Christian worship music. I didn't have my Chris Tomlin Holy Roar t-shirt on. And I started to feel kind of bad and down because I felt like I let God down. You know, I didn't perform at a standard that He would approve of. And that's when God just spoke into my heart and He said to me, He said, Melissa, daughter of mine, can you just be with me? And I said, sure. But what does that look like? Because as I've shared with you, this is difficult for a lot of us. And He said, just be with me. He said, look at these flowers over here. And I started to look at them and the intricacy of the detail of their beauty and how unique they were, just in awe of creation. And He just started pointing out things around me. Dumb things, a swing set at the park, things that don't even relate to me because I don't even have any young kids. But He just wanted me to be present with Him, enjoying my walk, because He knows that I enjoy my walk very much. And He just wanted to be part of that. You know, the biggest hindrance and stumbling block to intimacy with God is what most of us are guilty of every day. And that's over superficially spiritualizing what intimacy with God looks like. It is a hindrance, and it'll actually ruin relationship because we'll never feel like we're doing enough. And what I wanted to share with you real quickly are the 2 things that have truly set me free and have just created such an awesome environment for relationship with my Father. So here they are. Number 1, I want you to become a be to do and quit trying to be a do to be. And what that looks like is just be. Be in His presence. Acknowledge that He's inside of you. Be grateful. Acknowledge that He's always with you, that He'll never leave you or forsake you. And just be. And just be. Don't feel like you need to read and do all of the things that we feel that God's expecting from us or that we feel obligated to do. God doesn't want any of that at all. It does nothing for Him, just like it doesn't do anything for us. He dreads it as much as we do, to be honest. So just be. Acknowledge Him in everything that you're doing. Quit thinking that you have to do. It's like Ryan, my husband. He comes home, he works out of town, and he'll say, you know, I just want to be with you. And my nature is to say, okay, but where are we going? Where are we eating? What are we doing? And he's like, no. I just want to be with you. And this is a really hard concept for me to understand. So this takes a lot of practice on my part. But you know that being with God or being with someone you love, if it's a truly secure relationship where there's no expectations, there's no obligations, you don't feel guilty, you can just be yourself. You can sit on a couch like Ryan and I do, and we can both be reading 2 separate books that are not the Bible. And we can just feel confident in that time together, knowing that we both love each other. That kind of environment is priceless. And that's what God wants. He doesn't want us to put him in a calendar or schedule time with him or wake up at 6 o'clock and try to go into a prayer closet. It's not what he wants. He wants true, authentic relationship. It's not like booking an appointment at the GYN. And ladies, you know exactly what that means. We don't want to go. We know we need to go. And we know that the result of going is going to do something good. But God doesn't want to be that kind of appointment. It should be natural. This is what he's looking for. This is true relationship with a loving, loving, loving God. Number 2, start enjoying the things you enjoy and invite God to be a part of that. Understanding that God enjoys the things you enjoy. God delights. God delights. He has fun. It energizes him too. He loves to see us enjoying the things we enjoy. You know why? Because he enjoys them with us. You know, when I'm making a cup of coffee and I'm putting my creamer in the foamer because I love a good cup of coffee, God's in that moment with me, loving it. You know why? Because he knows I love coffee. If I'm out shopping, buying my daughter a pair of sandals that I was able to do, he loves that. He loves to see that I'm able to do that for my daughter. God enjoys the things we do just like we enjoy the things we do with our kids. Doesn't have to be anything fancy, doesn't have to be anything scheduled, doesn't have to be anything except presence, just being present with them. So if I can share those 2 things with you, I promise it's going to make a significant difference in your life. Your relationship with God will be more fun, it'll be effortless, and you'll actually look forward to it. So lastly, I just want to leave you with that last little tidbit that I gave you earlier. Stop doing and start being. This is what true intimacy with God looks like. Alrighty, Melissa Taft here with you, creator of the Healthy, Healed, and Whole Lifestyle Blueprint. And remember that health, true health, and divine health starts with a healthy relationship with God.